again. Here we are outside my Euro Cruiser, my fifth wheel caravan that I take my holiday house. We've got its sign written. It's got JWB Farm Services on the side, because we also use it at the shows and stuff for hospitality, and if we've got anybody working with us in the harvest, they also stay in it. So yeah, but that's a fifth wheel cup and it goes in the back of my truck. When I actually hook it up, I'll have to film it for you and show you it, but at the moment I'm not doing that. But we've got storage in the front there, in that locker there. It's got electric brakes, that's the handbrake you can see there. It's all self-contained, it's all electronic on board. It all works off my pickup truck, but it's got electronic systems on it which right, here we are again. Right, this is a locker where we keep all the deck chairs, barbecues and stuff like that. It's just it's a bit like a coach. It goes at full width for the underside of the caravan, and it's you can get a heck of a lot of crap in here, I can tell you. Brown sheets, you know. I've even got some fake grass here to put outside if we're on stone, so it feels a bit countrified. But there you go, that's me. I like a bit of grass, can't beat a bit of grass. But yeah, but the sides here, they pop out electrically. We've got an awning on the top there, which that's electric as well, that comes out as well. You can see we've got these speakers on the side. That's so you can pipe the music outside, you know, get the old party atmosphere going. And then I have a bit of a hoedown, get the you know, the old country music blaring, a bit of Cotton Eye Joe, and all along this side as well, it's all LED fairy lights as well. So it's yeah, very pretty in the dark. It's actually 32 feet long, but like 6 feet of it is over the truck. So when it's hooked up to the truck, it's actually even longer. There's my old spare wheel. Windows are all tinted out, but so you can't see. It gives you a bit of privacy. Right, the power plug there. Really do need power with this, but you can pop the sides on the batteries, but you're better to leave it hooked on the truck while you do it. So it uses the pickup truck batteries, because it does take a bit of power to push them sides out. The back jacks are windy. You just wind them like a normal caravan. The front jacks are electric. You drop them down so far with the pins in the side of them, and then there's electric motors inside that run them down that last bit to lift them up off the truck. Right, we shall enter the mighty fifth wheel. Yeah, oh, it's nice and warm in here because we keep a couple of radiators going in here to keep the dampness off. It is actually very warm in here. But, right, I'll show you the electric panel. It's behind this door here. This is all the electrics here. These do all the work. That one there is the electric awning outside. These are the lights which we'll put on. These two here, one does a left hand pop and the other one does a right hand pop, which are these side bits here. They will come in and out electrically, and obviously that brings it down to just over 7 foot wide then. Less than a lorry, but about, well, it's about the same as a normal caravan, to be honest with you. It might be a few inches wider. But like, we've got the old gas cooker and the fridge freezer and the microwave and all that sort of stuff. That one on the roof there is the air conditioning, and the ones in the wall down there and in the floor over there are the hot. It's got a furnace, a boiler. They call them, the Americans call them furnaces, but we call them boilers. But it's got an onboard heating system as well. In here as well, we have got this little gadget here. Well, that one comes up grey, which should say empty. That is your sink waste. Black is your sewage tank, and that's your fresh water tank. and that's your batteries, which are all fully charged. The other little switch there is for the onboard water pumps. This is for the gas central heating or electric central heating, whichever one you want to run, which are both off at the minute, because we're just keeping these roll around radiators in here just to keep it warm, to keep it aired, which is working very well. It's nice and warm. But the tanks, the grey waste is 50 gallons, the black waste is 50 gallons, and the fresh water is 50 gallons. So you can have a good weekend and run off your tanks, but it does all plug into the systems at the sites as well. It's got mostly LED lighting to keep the power consumption down. It's got a 3-piece suite, but it's imitation leather. And that's a recliner, that's a recliner, and that's a double bed that folds out. We put that IKEA chair in as an extra, you know. But it's got all storage all around the tops there. That's all storage. This is all storage. We've got a centre aisle in the kitchen, which is this bit here. You know, you got your draining board and all that in it. But the piece de la resistance is a 40-inch colour telly, flat screen colour telly, LED. And it's got a Bluetooth electric bar down there, a sound bar, which is hooked into the surround sound speaker system, and you can plug in your iPhone or your computer, whatever you want to do, and you can play it through the speakers or through the telly. It's all wired in. The kitchen's, yeah, you know, it's like open plan. You've got obviously got storage issues in the caravan, but down here you've got all more storage, like, you know, beer and wine storage. Put that in the fridge when we get to the site. We just keep it in there. Well, that's the top up for the fridge. It's got quite a nice big fridge in it. It's like a normal sort of household fridge, which is pretty good. You can get plenty of beer and wine in there. And you've got a nice little freezer at the top there. It is actually running because it's all froze up at the back, so there's nothing in there, it's all empty. And then you've got all the other cupboards and stuff which got things in. Drawers, it's got absolutely loads and loads of storage, you know. The big pantry's in there, more storage, more storage. That's where the kettle goes, and the most important bit, you've got to have a brew. Right, we shall go up now to the toilet. It's compact and bijou, but we've got quite a nice shower there, and I can actually get in that shower and use it, which I think's quite a good sort of advert anyway, and it's quite a usable shower. You've got your wash basin and like your cupboards there, and a load more storage there, and a load more storage there, and then we've got a little portaloo. We only let number ones go down there, no number twos. We do, you can if you have to, but on every site now there's really, really good toilets and things. Again, the lighting's all you know, LED. Now here is the master bedroom, which has got a lot of stuff on top of the bed, but that is a king size bed, and you've got a reasonable amount of room either side. Where's the lights? Turn the lights on. There you go. You've got a reasonable amount of room either side, but again, all around the top storage, and we've got a small sort of wardrobe cupboardy bit there. There is room on the wall here for a television, but ain't something we use. A couple of nice little windows in here, again black glass, and the vents on the roof and that as well, all open up to let the air in. But yeah, it's a good size. This is actually the bit that is over the fifth wheel and the locker storage. Yeah, so yeah, again got another little heater in there, keeping the dampness off, keep it warm and aired out. It is actually a bit warm in here. I might have to switch one of them off. But no, yeah, it's very comfortable holiday home on wheels. You get to take your own bed with you, and yeah, it's very pleasant and comfortable, warm, and we've had some good times in here, and I intend to have a lot more good times in here. But as you can see, she's well and truly parked in the yard. There's the old FL. We are actually looking at selling that lorry now. We're we're going to do change our systems a bit, but I'll tell you more about that another day. Yeah, so that's the fifth wheel basically. Nice and comfortable, enjoyable, and we get a lot of pleasure out of it. But as you can see, the head height is massive. The head height is massive. I'll see if I can stick the camera somewhere so I can show you this. So I've got it on a mounting bracket. I'm hoping this will work. Hello, it's your old mate Big John. We just click it on there, and stay on there. Yep, should do. Right, hopefully you can see me now. Yeah, it's you know, that will give you some idea of the head height. Like I'm here, just about touch the roof. I'm 6'2", so it's a good height for a caravan. It's a really good height, but it's yeah, it takes some towing. I must admit, it does. We have no trouble with the weavy bits like you get with caravans. It pulls beautiful, but on the flat it pulls lovely. She'll rattle along 60 mile an hour because that's the legal speed, and no, I wouldn't, you know, I'm absolutely 100% legal and I won't go faster than 60, I promise, but it gets there quick. The brakes, they're electric brakes on it, and they work off of the rear lights of the truck. There's a plug in the back which feeds the braking system, a 2-pin plug which feeds it with 12 volt, and in the drums you've got a magnet. When the magnet's activated, it pulls on the drum which opens the brakes, which applies the brakes. Now when you put your foot on the brakes in the truck, it obviously puts the brake lights on. So it takes an electrical current from the brake lights, which automatically goes to an electronic box which activates the brakes on the caravan. So that's why they're all electronic. They're electronic brakes. So they work okay. They're okay, but they're no air brake system. I would prefer an air brake system, but they work okay. But the people I brought this caravan off of, his name, well, I shan't say his name on the YouTube, but I would never, ever, ever buy anything else again off the bloke. He is, well, he's frightening. He is frightening. He basically, I got locked in by giving him a £12,000 deposit before I knew who I was dealing with, and when I'd done that, then I was buggered. And he run me a merry dance. He really did. But it is a lovely caravan. It is a lovely caravan. It's got a couple of issues which we're going to sort out ourselves, and we're going to pay for it ourselves because I never want to go near that man again. But it's our holiday home, so we like it to be right. But it's very comfortable, and when it's popped the sides out, it's 15 foot wide. It's spacious. You don't need no awnings. We have got the side awning on here, which is more a sunshade than an awning, but it's all electric. It all comes out electrically, which is good. I wouldn't want to try and put it out today though, because the wind would probably take it away. I will show you one of the sides. I will bring this side in for you. I'll just adjust the camera slightly. But I will, this side here with the telly in. If you watch it, I'll just go into this system here. There you go. That's now coming in. It all comes in electrically. There you go. I hope you can see that closing in. We leave them out because basically we like to keep it all aired out and that. But as you can see, there you go. That's it. It's locked into place. Now the other side does the same, which brings it down to just over 7 foot wide. So yeah, it's a pretty cool bit of kit, and you just reverse what you do to take it out again. And yeah, it does take some power to do that, so it's better to leave it plugged in the truck whilst you're pushing the sides out, so you don't use too much of your battery up. It will do it with the battery power, but it is better to do it with the electric. There you go, that's locked out now. When it clicks, it's locked out. But both sides do that. They both come in either side. It gives you a lot more room. Yeah, it's a lovely bit of kit. We take it up to Shuttleworth. I think it's Shuttleworth Steam Rally. That's the third third weekend of September. No, it's the third weekend of September, I'm sure it is, but we will be there. Please excuse me for a minute. Right, so that's my fifth wheel, inside and out. When I hook it up, I'll do a bit of filming just to show you it hooked on the pickup truck. We have got to move it later on this week because I've got to put a shed into the garden, so I'll probably actually move it with a fifth wheel and a tractor, because you can also do that. It'll go on a lorry as well, but I'll probably, yeah, if I do that, I'll do a bit of filming of it for you. Okay, alright, thank you. We'll see you next time. Thank you.